It's real dark. Gotta find a spark to illuminate the past so we don't go astray. Gotta listen to what John and Yancey gotta say. Get woke. Time to get woke.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to Time to Get Woke with John and Yancey. My name is John Haynes. I'm here with my co-host and friend, Yancey Seals.
What's up, everybody? Time to get woke. Time to get woke. It's Monday morning. Wake your ass up. What up, John?
It's Monday morning. What's going on, man?
Not a heck of a whole lot, man. Not a heck of a whole lot. I'm just enjoying life, man. I really enjoyed the event on the White House yesterday. That was just simply wonderful, John. It was just a simply wonderful event.
Bruh.
It's brought unity to everyone. It's just great. It was wonderful.
Yancey, you need to stop. Brother, look, man, did you know, I just found out this morning, if you wanted to watch that trash, you had to have a Paramount Plus subscription.
Of course.
I'm like, okay, man, please. And then the idiot at the end, look, grabbing the mic saying, Michelle Obama's a man. Am I right, America? Am I right? But man, Michelle Obama, how long ago has President Obama been out of office? That's just tells you what their mentality is, man.
More importantly, how long has he been living in a headspace?
That's what I'm saying. They got rent. He's rent free. He's
Yeah.
in their space. They're thinking about him, and Michelle Obama's moved on and doing all kind of great things since that happened.
So who said that is Michelle a man? Who said that?
One of the wrestlers? No, one of the wrestlers, man. One of the wrestlers. I have no idea who this idiot is. He grabbed. It was in the octagon at the end of the fight or whatever, and he grabbed the microphone. I'll find out his name and put him in the bottom of the thing. But Michelle Obama's a man. Am I right, America? Am I right? I'm like, man, please. That's just. And they're on the White House lawn with that trash anyway. That's just I can't. I can't.
That's unnecessary. That's unnecessary. You can talk about Obama's policies all day you want to, but to belittle someone like that, that's not right. That's just terrible.
I mean, they did it.
I know what I'm saying don't make no damn sense because he's been doing this for all his whole time.
No, man.
So the biggest thing I have, John, is that America saw, and he put it on front page display how he made money. That made billions of millions off of that program. But he's an investor in Paramount.
Yeah, he is.
And he sat right there and made money. And everybody didn't say nothing. No one said nothing.
This is what I don't understand about Congress, man. I'm like, what are y'all doing? I mean, look, some of them are doing a lot, behind the scenes that's just not flashy. But there's no pushback against what he's doing right now. There was a lawsuit, but then the judge threw out the lawsuit.
Well, I knew that was going to happen.
But
they already had that shit put up already, built up already, ready to go. That wasn't going anywhere. That wasn't going anywhere. They was not going to say, okay, you can't have it, and they're going to put that shit up there. It wasn't going to happen. It was going to go through. That was all it was going to do.
Can you imagine? I mean, look at this is what I don't understand about broke white folk. Okay. I'm like, look, you are struggling for gas. You're struggling, you're making food to get food. You don't take a vacation because maybe next year you can't afford to. Or you're having to tighten your belt, right? Even if you're not that bad and you still got to tighten your belt. This idiot is throwing a party on the lawn of the White House with wrestlers and all this kind of crap. The optics, he likes optics, but I mean, if you're a poor white person, don't you think, not even a middle class, there is no such thing, but wouldn't you be thinking like, man, come on, that's really out of touch of what's happening with us right now? But they don't.
And then made them pay for it. We paid for that shit.
Exactly. Taxpayers paid for that.
I don't buy that one.
That wasn't free. That wasn't free. We paid to give him an 80th birthday party with all that trailer trash that was going on.
Yeah. Now, who was invited to the party? Only the 25 richest of his best friends. That's it. 25,000 of his best friends
Man,
with money. That was a money grabbing event. Nothing
of
else.
course. The people that were there told me a lot about them. You know that Joe Rogan was there. I heard. Tells me a lot about them. What's his name? Zuckerberg and him. It tells me a lot about them. I mean, not that I did not know, but it confirms, to put it like that, a lot
Mhm.
about these people. And I'm like, this doesn't make. I have no respect for them. I have no respect, obviously, for him. And then they're going to tell you that they signed some kind of peace deal with Iran while that's going on.
Mhm.
I can't, man.
So
It
you
is
watch the show?
pathetic. No, are you
Oh,
lost your mind, man? No,
okay. I thought maybe.
I do research, man. I do research. I
Okay.
mean, my stuff pops up on my feed, but and I want to see. Actually, to be really open, I wanted it to storm, and I wanted the mosquitoes to attack everybody. I wanted it to be totally bad, and that's
Yeah.
the reason why I looked at it. But I mean, I didn't look at it. I checked up on it. But other than that, the feed comes on my feed, and I just click and see whether I want to look at it or not.
I'm gonna
But
tell you flat
man,
out, John. Me myself. Uh, I have a real bad taste in my mouth for America, and
oh
if
yeah,
that offends anyone's sensibilities, I'm fucking sorry for you. I have real problem about the
man.
yeah, and I don't believe that the Iran deal is going through. I don't believe that. I don't buy it. I don't buy it for a hot damn second. I
Okay,
don't.
look, man. Look. Iran would be partying. It's a it's a they it's a terrible deal for America. The one that Obama had was way better than that. Okay, and I don't believe it's going to happen, and that's why they call him Taco. I mean, I don't believe that's going to happen. And honestly, at this point, if he wants to bomb him, he will. If he wants it to end, he's going to make money, or he's made money anyway. I
That's already happened. That's already happened. His money's already been made already. He made money already.
And that's the whole thing. That's the whole Iran now knows that anytime that they want, they're more powerful now than they've ever been before in this era.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, just
Many
think
of
about
the
it.
commentators I listen to, foreign they talk about it. That Ron actually won this deal. They
They
won.
won.
They
They
won.
won.
You know,
They
so
won. America did not win this war. It
no.
did not go the way. If the way that it was supposed to go was just like Venezuela went. We go in there, bam, they say, "Oh no, America, we quit," and then everybody. That's not what they did.
Mhm.
They may not have the resources that America has, but they used what they had to they used it really well, and they're still using it really well. I mean,
Right.
and we're not even sure everything that they've got. They shot down some of our best airplanes and stealth airplanes and
What do you
helicopters and stuff,
mean?
man.
Excuse me. What do you mean shot down? Didn't Trump say that they have no way of shooting down our
I
missiles?
know, man. You can't. Okay, you know what? You can't believe. I can't believe a thing that Donald Trump says, especially about this war. They were supposed. First he said, "Oh well, we totally destroyed their capability of making a nuclear bomb." Okay, we obliterated it. I think that's the word he used. Okay, and then he comes back. We have to stop them from making a nuclear weapon. I'm like, wait a minute, why? I thought you obliterated it. You went on TV telling everybody, yeah, da 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 da. This is what I'm saying about this guy, man. We are in a shitload of trouble. I'm serious. America
You
don't
can't.
realize it. You can't
You
believe a thing that this guy says.
You can't believe nothing that comes out of that White House. Nothing. Because all of it is lying. He's lying,
And
he's lying, he's lying his ass
if
off.
if you think that these people who they called our enemies, we don't really know, but they called our enemies. If you think they're just sitting back watching this, going, "Oh, that's a nice show," no, these people are plotting and planning, man.
Mhm.
It's not no longer if, it's when.
My question is,
I mean,
what's going to happen with Israel and Lebanon? That's my question.
Israel going to do what they want to do. That's Israel's going to do what they want to do. If they want to continue to bomb Lebanon, they will. The America's not going to stop them, and unless Iran stops them, nobody. Who else is going to stop them? Because they're still the nuclear boy on the block.
But didn't that agreement include
But
Israel
Netanyahu said
and
he doesn't
Lebanon?
care about that.
I think I heard somewhere.
Said,
I think I heard somewhere where Iran said that also she wanted that to include Lebanon as well.
I hope so. They should. Israel, those bloodthirsty people need to be stopped. Okay, you want to make peace in the Middle East, you got to stop Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know we want steady global global peace. You got to stop Israel.
Mm-hmm.
These people that are causing all the trouble, right? And then there are people in Europe that's starting to see that. Israel they're the people that's causing all the trouble.
Yeah, Israel's not innocent. This thing
That's
about
not even
the
in there.
Israel people that are chosen people, that's bullshit. That's
man,
pure
look.
bullshit. So wherever you guys got that from, disregard that crap. How can they be the chosen?
They're not even Israel. They're not even Jewish. Jews. The thing is, man, that if you believe in what supposedly the people that believe that these people are chosen, if you believe in the Bible, if you believe in all that, you cannot believe these people are chosen for anything other than hell.
No, you can't.
You don't kill innocent children. You don't you don't bomb, and kill innocent people for no reason, just because you want to expand your territory.
Aren't they the same one who supposedly killed Jesus?
Well, of course the Jewish people killed Jesus. No, the Jews killed Jesus. These Jewish people weren't even there. Look, you can look it up. I know people won't get mad about that, but look it up.
But they're the chosen ones, though,
huh? Yeah, right. They're chosen for something, but it's not for what we're saying. It's not what these people what we have been taught in schools. It is not that at all.
It's simply crazy. So, John, I was listening to a commentator the other day, and his prediction is that in 2028, you will see a Trump name on the presidential candidate list.
Oh Lord,
who do you suppose that'll be?
Barron Trump.
No, you will see a Trump name.
A Trump name. So
Barron's not old enough, first of all.
The Laura girl, the daughter-in-law,
John Trump Jr.
I wasn't even thinking about one of them. Really? Them people. Well, I mean, their daddy did it, so I guess they could do it. Them boys don't even.
Hey, it's all it takes is for Trump to say, "You want to keep going? Vote him in here." Vote Don.
They've got enough money in order to do that. He's got enough if he lives that long. They've got enough money to do that.
Yeah, he has over $300 million in his war chest.
I mean, the Trump and his family has made so much money, man. These people are amongst the wealthiest people in the world. Actually, if they start looking at how much money they really make, you're looking at trillions of dollars as an organization.
Who, the Trump family?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
The family altogether. Their family all together, what they're making with the war, what they're making. I could be wrong.
I don't think they hit a trillion. I don't think they hit a trillion. They're up there. I think they're somewhere in the neighborhood of about 750 billion. But I don't think they hit a trillion yet. They could have. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
I don't make it a point to count people's money myself. So
no, I just listen to what they're telling me on what I'm looking at online. I don't really go into too much depth. Like they said that what's his name is a trillionaire now. Elon Musk.
Tesla dude.
Elon Musk, yeah. But I mean, and that could be true. I don't even know. I mean, but then they're trying to do a lot with digital money and all that kind of good stuff too. So you never know what's going to happen there.
Well, according to the newspaper, his sale did really well.
Well, yeah.
So he made him the first trillionaire. So I don't know. I don't
I,
know. Again, I don't
this
count
is
people.
why.
I don't
This
give a
is
fuck
I
about
don't.
that
I
dude.
don't. I don't. I don't care. I don't
Uh,
understand America. I just don't get it. I don't
Here's
get
the part
America,
that
bro.
here's the part that you got really just really terrible. Okay, yeah, let's say this guy's a trillionaire. Let's say he's a trillionaire. He got more money than Joseph. Okay, he has a whole lot of goddamn money, but he's gonna go through and start cutting people's health care, cutting people's benefits. But and this is okay with you guys.
No, I'm.
But-
You
And then and
know,
then and then he gets the contracts. This is okay with you guys.
this is why I said I don't understand America. I. When you said you had a bad taste in your mouth for America, I have a lot of disdain for America, to be
I do
honest with
too.
you,
I do too.
because I don't understand. I don't. You know, if we are the people who we say we are, or who we're betraying to be, how the hell can we be allowing this to happen?
I think there is the rub right there, John. We are not we are not
No,
people who they say we are.
that's the thing.
We cannot get along.
No,
And you guys may not like what I'm going to say, but we individuals, blacks, whites, Mexicans, Asians, whomever, cannot get along peacefully. It's not going to work. It's just not going to ever
uh,
work. Believe that if you want to. Call me what you want to. I really don't care.
no.
It's
I
not. It
hope
just
I
isn't.
have
I'm
a
not.
lot
Don't
of
get me
hope.
wrong. I'm not saying we can't be cordial to one another. I'm
Um,
not saying we can't be cordial to one another. We cannot live together. Can't do it.
why do you think? Because here's well, I have a different way of reason why we are so adverse against each other because a lot of things we are put that way. But why do you think that?
Because down deep, it is. I believe. I'm gonna give you my opinion. This is not opinion of the show. It's not
No,
opinion of the
hey,
show.
bro,
I'm gonna say it
it's
again
supposed.
for you guys. This is not opinion of the show. This is my
Look, you're
opinion.
part of the show, man. This is an opinion. There's
I
nothing wrong
I
with that.
I believe that white folk are inherent prejudice against black folk,
Oh,
and you can't live
okay.
together like that. You can't live together like that. You can't.
Now
You can exist. You cannot live together like that.
you hit a whole different thing, and now and here's the part that um that I have to agree with. I mean, I'm like, look, the people who are prejudiced, the people who are prejudiced that really hate black people and
Hmm.
everybody else,
Hmm.
you're not going to change them.
No.
They're not going to change. See, this is what we did last time. We made laws to make them change,
Hmm.
right? But it did not change them. Those people are still there. They're in power.
Yeah.
They're
Uh,
doing what they're.
you're not. You're just not gonna move them. You call me what you want to.
No,
Charlie Kirk said it many times, didn't he? That we can't we can't coexist. He
but then
said it.
that presents an opportunity or a situation where black people will have to create their own subculture, their own adequate subculture.
No,
Um,
again, that's not gonna happen either.
I know.
That's not gonna happen either. So we just got to continue to walk around with one good leg, one bad leg through this
it's
journey.
it's a it's really interesting, man. You have hope that we could as a nation or as a country could at least put it like this. When your parents had guests come over, you used to always say, "All right, don't be acting, act right. Don't be acting
Mhm.
crazy." You would think that we would be able to do that in order to get along, in order to make this great experiment work. I
No.
mean, people as a whole should be able to do that, but you know, I don't like the idea that every time something happens, like say for instance, this Carmelo Anthony kid that killed a white kid after he was surrounded and bullied, and he had a pocket knife which was totally legal, right? And these cats were bullying this dude, and he got into a skirmish, and the one guy got stuck. Well, they give this guy 30, this kid 35 years in prison for that.
Mhm.
You know, and I'm like, the same circumstances has happened in the same area, and the people got like 10 and 15 years or 10 years or 5 years. He was defending himself. Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't get this is the reason why I'm saying that these people who are prejudiced that are in office, right, that are in power, they're gonna make it and make it where we're not gonna be able to continue to do this.
That's correct. And you have one person to blame for this. One person, Trump. Trump created all this. Trump created this, and this is what he wanted. This is what he wanted. He's created it, it's here, and it's not going nowhere because white folk are saying, yes,
You,
we getting our share now. It's about
you know
time
what?
to start speaking up for us now. It's about time we get ours now. Everybody else been getting theirs, and now we get ours.
I have heard that. You know what? I really believe that it was the I believe it was the Heritage Foundation and all of the people, all of the white people who have been wanting to do this for years. They're the same Confederates. These
Hmm.
people are the same Confederates,
Hmm.
and I believe that, like you said, now they're saying you now we're going to get ours. You know,
Hmm.
now we're gonna get, now we're gonna, you know, everybody got theirs. And I'm like thinking, what do you mean everybody got theirs? You already had everything. You know,
Well,
if you are, I mean, you know, and I have to say this, if you are white and you're in America and you're not making it, right? That's on you.
something terribly went wrong.
That's on you
Uh-huh.
because you don't have many barriers,
You don't
you
have
know,
any barriers.
you
What
know,
barriers do you
so
have?
that's on you.
Yeah.
You know, don't you don't blame somebody else. Don't blame an immigrant that
Mm-mm.
comes over, or don't blame a black person that
Right.
come over that or that do the thing that they don't like. You know what, man? I'm gonna go out here. The thing that they don't like about us is that we created everything. See,
Hmm.
they hate us because they're ain't us. We used to always say that you hate me because you ain't me. You know, and that's basically what they do. They hate us because they are not us. And
Yeah,
when you
I
tell the
agree with that.
truth about it, you tell the truth about it. We created just about everything that they're doing. The very internet, the camera that I'm using, the microphone, all this stuff was created by black people.
Yeah. And the thing that also disturbs him is, John, is that over all these years, 400 years, whatever that number is, they could never hold us down.
That's the thing. They can, you know, it's like, won't they
These
die? You know,
dadgummit, these people keep getting back up. How do we
won't
keep
they
them down?
die? You know, exactly, and they can't. Even though through all the lynchings, through all the prejudice, I just wrote something on that that I sent in to the Washington Post. It was on whether or not we should celebrate the Fourth of July,
Mhm.
and or Juneteenth, and explained about what Juneteenth really is and everything. But the thing is, man, when you look at it, they no matter what they've done, they cannot keep us down
Mhm.
as a people. They can't. You know, they even during slavery, we were inventing things that made life better.
That's
You
right.
know, we were inventing things that saved people's lives. You
Mhm.
know that and these people haven't. They didn't have that. They didn't know that.
Yeah. I think my message is, as we talk about this racism thing, my message is to those people from 25 and about 35 or 40. You guys have missed your history. You missed your history.
They
You are
don't know it.
actually waiting for some white dude or some white regime or some white group to give you, help you with something. I do recognize that my grandkids, they probably won't marry a black person. I recognize that. I get that. It's going to be an offshoot. It's
Hmm.
going to be somebody white, other than black. It really is.
Yeah, no,
And
I agree.
that's just where it is. But still, we still can't get along. We can't get along.
I hope. I really hope we can.
Now, one
For
last
this,
thing.
for Go ahead.
If someone tells you that they don't see color, that's the person you want to watch out for.
No, someone that now that's a long time ago when people tell you, "Oh, I don't see color," you're a liar.
Shit.
You know, you're a liar. When someone tells me that right off the bat, I just go, "You're a liar," because you can't help but see
You
color.
can't
You
help
can't
but to
help but
see color.
understand. You know, you can say you have empathy. You can say a lot of different things, but you know, to say that you don't see color is a lie.
It's a flat
You
out
know,
lie.
I mean, you know, so don't even. When people say that, I don't believe them.
Hmm.
And it's been said to me a lot. You know, oh, I don't, especially in the church, I don't see color, brother. Like, shut up. You
That's a
know,
lie.
shut up.
That's a lie.
You
You
know,
do
shut
see
up.
color.
But you know, hopefully, I hope for for the continuance of a future of this country. I don't. I what I do believe fully is that if these people who are in power stay in power, the country will end. The country, America as we know it, is going to end.
Yeah.
And Americans have to. They're going to have to be able to stand up and take their country away from these people, and it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be. People are going to get wet, and there's just no other way to do it.
Hmm. Yeah.
There's just no other way to do it because they're not letting go.
No.
You know,
No. No.
we gave them, which we kept trying to warn people, don't do that because once they get in there, it's not going to be like, well, we'll vote them out next year and that's going to be it. They're not going nowhere.
No. 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 Not at all.
You know, you're gonna have
No.
to this even the midterms. We're gonna have to. That's gonna be. He's talking about putting troops in different places, which is illegal, by the way. I went through that, but what's legal to him? He's doing what the fuck he wants, and we
He
don't do
does.
nothing. America doesn't do nothing about it.
He
I mean,
does.
he's got the courts. You got the hypocritical Supreme Court. I
Hmm.
mean, it's just again, America's in a lot of trouble. That's why he's throwing these big parties. The same thing that happened in Rome when they like throw the big parties. You keep showing stuff like that, and they'll forget about what's really happening. You know, let them eat cake. I
Hmm.
mean, that's where we are in America right now.
Yeah, we are. That's exactly where we
Yeah,
are. And it's time for people to wake up. And I'm basically I'm talking to the 18 to about 40. It's to
time to
25
get
to
woke.
40. It's time to wake the hell up, you guys. The
Time to get
white
woke.
person is not there for you. Don't think he's there for you. Yeah, yeah. If he gives you something, help you with something, trust me, believe something is in it for him too.
Here's the thing. You just said something that when and that we think of when you're given some anything that can be given can be taken away. And that's something that was taught to me very young in life. If
Hmm.
you know you're asking them to give me the permission to vote, right? If they
Hmm.
give you the permission to vote, they can take away your permission. Anything that has to be given can be taken away.
Can be
There should
taken.
be not that mindset. We've been brainwashed. That mindset has to go,
Hmm.
and especially if you're gonna you know manage or at least have a government
Hmm.
for the people by the people whatever it is. Um, Especially if you're gonna have that mindset that mindset has to go, and the only way that that's gonna it's just not going to go away easily. It's not going to
Yeah.
go away with us going, oh, please have some kind of humanity.
No.
Don't you have humanity? Please have empathy. No, they don't have it because
No.
truthfully, they don't think of us as people.
No. Um, you know what? If that's just the way things are. Uh, if John, if we don't get woke, and I'm using this word the way
That's,
we as black folks I always use that word, keep your head on a swivel, we're gonna lose out.
oh, yeah.
You're gonna
I,
lose.
I put it like this America's going to change. America is changing. It's not going to change. America is changing. Okay, and if the people if we don't recognize that and we don't make it the best we can for us, especially for us as a people, if we don't decide to make it the best for us as a people, then we're gonna lose.
Yeah.
And because
So
they're not gonna it's not going to run as simple as people think it's gonna run. There are a
no.
lot of good people out there. I'm not saying that they're not.
Absolutely.
There are a lot of good
Don't
ass people out there.
mistake that. We're not saying that. There's
Yeah.
absolutely some good people out there. I'm not saying that that black and white people should separate. I'm not saying that. We can coexist, but we're not going to get along.
You
We
need
can
to have your
coexist.
own.
You're
You
not
need
going
to
to get
have your
along.
own.
It's not going to ever get along. Ever. It's not going to
You
happen.
know, you got to
Ever.
have your own. I I really believe, and this is going to be controversial, that when integration should have happened out of power and not out of weakness. You don't go to someone asking, "Can you have? Can you be equal?" You know, you don't go and get permission to be equal.
Mhm.
I mean, when you go and you have permission to be equal, then you're already started at a demented, at a lower psychologically. If you come at that in power, right? So if there's two powers coming together,
Mhm.
that's when there's equality, and that's when that unity can happen. But since we came underneath that, you know, the only way to change that is to come at it with power.
That's right. I
And
totally 100%. I totally agree 100%. Two powers coming together can create and
yeah,
negotiate something good. But
something
one
good.
top, one low ain't gonna work. It don't work.
Not
It
gonna
don't. It
work.
don't. It don't work like that. That's not
It
the way.
doesn't.
It has to be straight across. It don't work the other way. In fact,
It doesn't work that way,
you
man.
don't get what you get.
And that's why I think there's going to be a change. And if people don't recognize it, and if we don't start actually, voting as a block of people and acting as a block of people, whether you agree with that person or not, you fully. If you start voting as a block of people and acting as a block of people, then we will carve out a niche for us.
So the
But
question now is, we've identified a whole lot of shit. How do we fix it? The first step, the very first step at 18 is wait. First, let's go back a little. The first step is get a good education. Get educated.
education, yes,
Get
education is.
educated. Get all the education you can possibly get, but get educated.
Yeah.
Next, get your ass out and go vote. Don't let that
Oh.
shithouse person tell you that your vote don't damn count, because it damn does. It does.
Anybody that tells you that your vote doesn't count is not educated. They may think that they're educated, but they're not, because they can't. If you're going to work in the system, you have to participate in the system, or else
Mhm.
you become a victim of the system.
That's
That
right.
is the reason why where we had to vote. But and then it's just quite that simple. And people that will tell you that they're not educated. They may sound good, they may be articulate, but they don't confuse that with with intellect.
Mhm.
Don't confuse that with being educated. Even going to school, don't confuse that with knowledge.
Mhm.
I mean, and so people who tell you that, if a person tells me that, right there, my whole mind just goes click, and I'll listen to you. And then, I'm not going to try to debate you, because
Mhm.
we're not on that level.
Yeah.
You are here, and I'm here, and if you want me to bring you up, that's fine, but I don't have time to sit there and argue with you. I'm not going to argue that the world is flat. I'm not going to argue that. And that's
Mhm.
basically what they want you to do.
Right.
And I don't do that. I don't do that. I used to. It's
Mhm.
like arguing with Trump supporters. No, no.
Mhm.
It's not going to happen. It's like
I
mixing
agree.
oil and water. No,
I agree.
you
I
know,
totally agree.
just no.
Right.
Man, I got to bring up one thing. I got to bring up something, man.
Bring it up, man.
Uh, no, this is a good thing. The Knicks, man. The Knicks, Jalen Brunson and the Knicks. Now, some people don't like I grew up on the West Coast. Okay, so I will be a Laker fan till the day I die.
Me
Okay,
too.
I love the Lakers, and I love Golden State. I love the Lakers, and so when I came here to the East Coast, I was watching the Knicks play. Jalen Brunson is a very special dude.
Hell yeah, he
Um,
is.
yeah, he's a very special dude. And I was watching, how they play, and my daughter's boyfriend likes him, and I started watching him, going like, wait a minute, they're playing different ball than most East Coast people play ball. And then I started looking, and I went, oh wait, Mike is their coach.
Hmm.
hold up, you know. And I watched them play, and I really like the way they play. I mean, I believe me, I'm a Laker fan. If they play the Lakers, I'm a Laker fan. But
Hmm.
I love the way that they played, and they played really well. And just think about this: New York hasn't had a championship in 53 years.
Hmm.
During that time, what LA has had 17, about
Hmm.
17, and I'm looking at this going like, if you had to be a fan of the Knicks for 53 years and you haven't had a championship,
Yeah.
right? And there are people that was a really good the series was really good, but it brought up a whole bunch of confusion about the refereeing. The people, man, they partied. They freaking went nuts. Um,
You're always gonna get bad calls in any sport. Referees is not
bro.
perfect. That's why they have the ability to challenge calls. I get that.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't have a problem with that. My problem was coaching. The coaching on San Antonio was not great at all. I'm sorry. Why?
No.
Because they had that young brother Harper on the bench too many times when he should have been in the damn game. They
Oh
should
yeah.
take Lumbiana and stop playing him as a damn as a guard. He's not a guard. He's 7 foot fucking five. Get your ass on the low block, and beat the dude on the low block. That's how you put people
Yeah.
out of games. You don't need him to shoot a damn jumper and bring the ball down and control the play.
No.
You
That's
need a
because
guard to do that, not him.
that's one of the reasons why, man, is because they want Wimby to be the new face of the NBA.
He can do that.
Um,
Do it on the low block.
yeah.
You don't do it at the top of the damn key. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
Experience beat them. I'm sorry. Because
Oh, well, for sure.
every single time they played with New York. Now the teams I picked was New York and Spurs. Those are my two teams to pick. I knew the
Oh,
Spurs.
really? Okay.
I knew Spurs were going to beat which card. I didn't know it, but that's why I was hoping.
Yeah, right, right. That was your pick.
But it's these two teams were just New York just outmatched them. Every single game, New York came from behind and beat them.
Cardiac kids, though, they came back from 30. They came back, what was it, 32 points
Yeah,
from behind? I
that's
mean, good
I
Lord.
lost it there.
Good
That's it.
Lord.
That's it. It's over. It's done.
Good Lord. But I mean, and Brunson put in 42 points, man,
Mhm.
in that last game. That brother, I watched him play. He's really good.
He is the
I was
best
like,
point guard in the NBA, bar
and
none.
yeah, and I didn't know he was that good. Honestly, I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that good. I just was,
I bet the
and I
Mavericks are
started
kicking
watching
themselves
him.
right now.
Yeah.
But
But
sometimes you just can't play with a certain nucleus of people. So that's why they try to get rid of them. I don't know.
you know what, man? You know what? Listen. He took $113 million pay cut
Hmm.
in order to build that team,
Hmm.
so they could at least challenge for a championship. Because I mean, they didn't have nothing. They weren't.
Because
There's no way they would go there.
watch
But
his watch his next contract in the next couple of days.
oh heck yeah, he can get what he wants now. He brought them a championship. He's going to be a very wealthy man.
Watch his
Um,
contract in the next
yeah,
couple of days.
yeah, he's going to be a very wealthy man. But
If you don't see 300 million, you won't see 250.
I brought that up because I didn't realize that, like, again, 53 years, and I take it as, I mean, Lakers, we see championships really often when you think about it. And they really had a good time. The people there really partied, man. There was
Mhm.
joy. It was joy, and
It
that
was.
felt good. That felt
Yeah.
good.
So it
And
was a
and
good season. I thought for sure you were gonna go all seven. I really did. I thought I'd go all seven. But that man, them damn Knicks, man, is too much, man. It's too much.
they're good.
Three of
I
them
like
came from
them.
college together. Same start. They all
Yeah,
started.
Villanova. Villanova.
Yeah,
They went to Villanova. I was like,
right.
that's nice. To me, it's a good feel. It's just a good feeling. And
Hmm.
I didn't know about him, until what I think it was last night, taking the pay cut in order to build the team.
Hmm.
And that's to me, in today's, when you look at everything else that's happening today in the world, and you take it was a break for me, a mind break. And you take the time to actually watch that play out the way it played out. It
Mhm.
felt good to me, and I have to admit. And when they start showing the people in New York singing the song and everything, I was like, okay, I
I
get
think
it,
this,
I get it.
I think what Brunson really said by taking that pay cut is that, you know what? I got enough money. We're okay. We're okay. Take the pay cut, bring other people in. That's what he said.
But
It
how
was
many people would do that?
no, none, not no, no,
That's what I'm
very few,
saying.
very few.
Very few people would do that.
LeBron done it a couple times, and but yeah, very few people do it. He
I
said,
mean,
"I got
and
enough
very
money.
few.
I got enough."
I have I have enough money. Let's build a team. You
Hmm.
know, I'm like, man, yo, hold up. Yeah, I like this dude. I mean,
Hmm.
I really like him. And he's not boastful and braggadocious and all that. He's just real quiet. And I didn't know he's not that tall either.
No,
I don't know how
he's only
tall he is,
six
but I know he's
six
not that
three.
tall.
He's
I
only
think he's
6'3".
yeah, really?
That's it,
Okay.
6'3". About tall as
I
you.
was like, wow. Yeah, right. I wish I was 6'3".
Hold
Man,
how tall are you, John? 6'5",
Six
9",
foot. No,
5'11"?
yeah, right. 6 foot. Period.
Oh, six
And
foot.
as I get older, have you noticed that too? We should do
Yeah,
a show about that. As I get older, I shrink. It's
sure.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm like going, I'm like, what? Wait a minute. Five
And you don't
eleven? Are you
stand up
crazy?
as tall as you used to be. You used
I
to.
know, right? I don't know. I
Mhm.
guess my hair was me.
Yeah, man. But
Yeah,
that was an
man. But
excellent season, though. Serious. Excellent
yeah,
season.
I was happy because it gave me a break from all
Hmm.
this other crap that's going on right now. And I was like, okay.
I'll switch this back over to politics real quick. Hey, I read somewhere that Melania Trump does not sleep in the same room with Trump. No, they ain't sleep in separate wings.
That's because he crapped in bed, man. I mean, come on, this guy can't sit on camera without pooping in his pants. You know what he's doing when he's in bed. Come on, would you sleep with him?
I wasn't sure about that, so I Googled that. I said,
Yeah.
Google, is there a thing about Trump stinks? And he said, yes, there is.
Yes.
People are saying he
Yes.
stunk. Yeah.
You know what? Did you see there was a video of when what is his name? The Russian Vladimir was in the limo with him, and then he
Yeah.
had turned his head toward the window and he did this. He didn't know there was a camera that was way back. He was like, and I'm like, yeah, see, there's people standing behind him, man, that's making faces and stuff. There's a guy that said that, yeah, he craps his pants. I mean, he did it since the apprentice, but it's gotten worse now.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Is he has his diaper on or something?
yeah, he's been wearing diapers because of well, from what I read, because of all the Adderall and the cocaine and all the speed and stuff that he's done, that his bowels are shot. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying what I read. You
Oh, Trump. Oh,
know.
Trump. Man, we gonna miss you.
No, no, I'm not gonna miss him. I am not gonna miss him. The first time when he went away, and I said I don't want to ever hear that man's name again.
Yeah.
I don't ever want him to be in politics again because I'm tired of hearing him every single freaking day, every day, all day. Trump, 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 Trump. Now since he got that stupid, platform, he's up there all night long because he's not sleeping. He's got
Well,
mental
here's my
problems.
question right now, John. You know, a lot of the Trump supporters are really peeved and a little pissed off with Trump about the economy, about the way things are going, and the promises unkept. Here's my question: will they vote for him again in November?
Yeah,
And I'm talking about the midterms. It ain't him. His name ain't but his name but is not on it.
yeah, they will.
See,
They
I'm
will.
thinking the same thing. I'm
They
thinking
will.
the same damn thing. Yeah, they ain't gonna do it again.
Mm-mm. They will, man. I believe that they will vote for him again simply because he is who he is.
Well,
They
yeah.
believe that in the superiority thing.
Hmm.
And that's the thing that gets me about America. It's all about him being, strong and powerful Trump.
Yeah. Plus, he's giving 1,500 white men reparations. Yeah. 1,500 is getting reparations.
What happened? Say again, man. Say that again.
1,500 white men is going to get reparations. The slush fund.
Oh man, did they? I thought they did away with that.
That's it.
You know what? If that happens, again, they are making it very impossible for people of color to just sit back and not do anything. They give reparations to those people. Look, how many these people are criminals. We all know this. But because he said they're not, oh well, the federal government persecuted them. Did we not see what happened?
How did the federal government persecute them? How?
By what? By following the law? By putting them on trial? By them saying, yes, I'm guilty, I broke the law? By them going to jail? This is the reason why I'm saying this country's gonna fail. If we keep letting if this continues to go on, this country's done. It's toast.
Right.
So, nobody's gonna. How are we gonna? We just sit back and let that happen? Okay. So we're gonna give them, reparations. Forget about. I mean, we gave Japanese reparations. We did. We. Even the people that at 9/11, we gave them reparations. We could do all this stuff that we need to do, but when it comes down to at least looking at some type of reparations for Black people, right? No.
Yeah, and John, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not one who wants to give Black people reparations in the form of dollar bills. I don't want that. I want you to give reparation in free education. Free education to all Black folks.
I agree. I don't think there should be money transferred because that is not going to help.
See, what does that do? Where does that go back to?
It's going to go back to them.
There you go.
It goes back to them.
Because we can't.
That's the whole thing.
We can't keep money in our communities.
I agree with you. Like you said, you give them it be an education or some type of I'd have to think about it, but education is one of them.
Education, definitely one of them. Small business loans, stuff like that.
Small business loans, non-interest small business loans would be great because that's how they got us. Non-interest small business loans, mortgages, with reduced rates on mortgages. Because why? Because that's what you took away.
You redlined us for so long, and you continue to do it. You ain't stopped.
No,
you ain't stopped.
They haven't stopped. That's what's going on. So yes, there should be when we talk about reparations and the people like you said that are talking about money. I'm not because that's not going to help at all. That is not going to help at all. What will help is like you said, the education, the low interest loans, the loans for small businesses. I mean, you know how hard it is to get a loan for a business. Especially for being with a Black business. I mean, come on. People don't realize that. See, a lot of people don't realize that because they don't have to wake up and go through the obstacles that we have to go through every single day. So they don't even know that they exist. They don't know what they don't know.
Yeah. So,
Anyway, man, I would talk about Trump's little thing. What's going to happen next week? They're supposed to Friday. We're going to go, but Friday they're supposed to sign. Iran's supposed to sign the peace treaty. You think it's going to happen?
Bet you 50 Cent it doesn't.
Say again?
I bet you 50 Cent it doesn't.
Oh yeah, it doesn't. No, I don't think so. I think it's just something he would manipulate the market. I don't
believe nothing he has to say. I don't believe nothing he has to say. I don't believe him.
Well, he's manipulating the markets. That's what he likes to do with what he says. And right now there has to be something going to happen. So he's manipulating the market. Yeah. It's just, I'm looking for something really big to happen so that way he can change the whole story and grift more money. But anyway, that's me. That's me. Listen, man, that's all we got for today. We got a short, we did a lot of, we traveled a lot. We covered a lot. Let me say this.
Well, we're taking care of some of those issues that everybody want to talk about. Today we talked about racism.